Welcome back to Evergreen Olivia TV. This episode, I'd like to talk about how to control your temper. Yes, how to control your. Ikaw ba'y magagalatin? Mainitin ba ang ulo mo? Mainitin ka ba? Nagbabasag ka ba ng mga gamit? Nagtatapang ka ba ng mga gamit? Umahilig ka makipag-away? This episode, I'd like to talk about how to control your temper or at least improve it. Well, hindi ako psychologist, hindi ako psychiatrist, but these are my personal experience and I wish to impart what I normally do to help me control temper. And why? Why should we control our temper, di ba? Kung gusto naman natin. But anyway, so the point is why we should also control our temper and ano ba yung benefit doon. But to begin with, how do we control our temper? And these are all my personal tips based from experience and what I learned from my parents. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the button, and then let's go through our episode. So, what is temper? Anyway, so ano ba yung temper, no? So, let's Google natin. Right, so let's Google it. Temper simply means a person's state of mind. Same in terms of their being angry or calm. So how to control our temper? So if you Google it, basically temper is neither good nor bad. It's either calm or angry. No, it's a state of mind. So temper generally refers to someone's mood. So how do we control that? No, so kung tayo ay magagalitin at madalas nakikipag-away or nakikipag-argue, there's a reason behind that. So, okay lang naman makipagtalo paminsan-minsan, pero kung dumadalas at mukhang laging very prevalent na, no, it's probably something that's very important to look into. Maybe you need to manage your temper. I'll just share a few tips, 3 ways that helps me control my temper. Now, controlling one's temper doesn't mean that you're either right or wrong, pero sa part of our maturity also as we go through life, it is very important to be able to control ourselves, just like how we control our food and eating. No, probably you could say discipline your temper. So this is one of my favorite lessons that I got from my mom, and she would always say, "Anak, the first thing that comes into your mind, you might want to think of the second thought and share that one." So, what do you mean by that? Normally, kapag meron tayong mga disagreements with other people, there's a first thought that comes into your mind, and madalas, it might be hurtful, it might be offensive, kasi hindi siya na-filter. It's the first thought that comes into your mind. Now, it doesn't mean na hindi ka maging honest. No. What does it mean? It just simply means that, hey, before you say anything or do anything, isipin mo muna, makakabuti ba o hindi? Right? Or ano ba yung purpose mo? So, that's one of the first things. You hold that thought first and think it through before even saying that. So, that's the first lesson. Number 2 is ano ba yung greater purpose? Ano ba yung mas kailangan mong ma-achieve? So when you know your purpose, or at least why these things are happening, what you need to do, if you know what you need, or anong purpose ng conversation na yan, you can focus on that. Rather than being obsessed of being right. Kasi sa buhay, minsan di mo naman masasabi kung ano magiging outcome mo, lalo na kung hindi naman ito yung parang moral values of being right or wrong na kasing linaw ng pagsisinungaling o pagnanakaw. No? Some decisions are just simply decisions. So, that is very important. So, importante, alam natin kung ano yung purpose natin para doon tayo mag-focus doon sa ating sasabihin. I guess this third and final lesson that I have is how to control temper, or how to help manage your temper. For me, I realized, and perhaps this can be modified, no? But for me, I realized, and it's proven, that it is never advisable to do any decisions na galit ka. Clouded yung isip mo, clouded yung judgment. So, ano ba yung mas important? Nakita mong tama ka dahil yung ego na ayaw mag-land, no, is always there, and hindi mo humble down. No, I mean, everybody has a reason, but being obsessed in proving that you are right is also not helpful. There are many ways to show how we are right, pero to just forcefully argue is not helpful. So definitely, if things persist, you have to find medical help, right? So, bakit ba kailangan mo control ang temper? Why? Dahil madalas yung emotion it's not giving the right message to the other party. So I hope that was helpful about how to control temper. If it's related to school, ano ba yung mas importante? Huwain mo yung classmate mo, uwi mo na yung homework mo, at mag-focus ka na, makagraduate ka para hindi mo na nakakasabay yung mga bullies sa school. Anyway, so that's just an example. No? So I hope that this episode is helpful. So don't forget to subscribe. Evergreen Olivia TV. Thank you so much.